And now for something completely different.
What's going on, YouTube? And a very Merry Christmas to everybody, even though it is January 1st. But technically, at least in the Catholic Church, the Christmas season goes into the Epiphany, which is on the 6th. So I'm still in that window. It's all good. I totally meant to release this Christmas Day, along with Christmas Truce by Sabaton. Things happened. Whole family got sick. Don't worry, not with COVID. It was just influenza A, which, still happens. People tend to forget that. Still not fun, but either way, here we are, checking out, actually, FEUERSCHWANZ for the very first time. I have them all set to go in my medieval metal battle thing that I started up like months ago, and it just kind of hit some snags, and haven't released anything for a while, but whatever. It was eventually going to happen. It's a band I've been wanting to check out for a really long time, because they look like a lot of fun. Brothers of Metal is like my favorite band, probably definitely top 3, for sure. And from what I've seen of them, they look like that type of angle, I guess you could say, right? Where there's some comedy involved, a little bit of history maybe, but it looks like the band just loves to have a great time. And again, that's just from pictures and things. I've seen they've released some songs with Melissa Bonney, who actually was gracious enough to let me interview her. That was a great time. But I've purposefully been staying away from this band, just because, I guess, waiting for the right moment. Well, here we are. So because it's Christmas, we're going to check out Krampus. I just watched Christmas Truce, started tearing up a little bit, so now we can get a little brain cleanse and get like scared shitless probably. So here we go. Let's go check it out. All right, so if you're not familiar, first of all with me, I like to talk a lot. If you're new to the channel, it is what it is. I'm the history buff, right? So I got to talk about stuff. It's what I do. But as far as I know, Krampus is kind of like a legend that I think it started up in the Alps, the Alpine region. And he's kind of like an antithesis to Santa Claus. And in some legends, he actually goes around with Santa. He travels around with him. Santa takes care of the good kids, and Krampus takes care of the not so good kids. I know he carries around a bundle of switches. Sometimes I've heard he just kind of beats the hell out of them. Other times he snatches them away. Either way, it's all good fun, hopefully to scare the hell out of your kids into doing the right thing all year. Might not be a bad idea in my household, because the incentive to get presents obviously isn't enough for my 2 hellions, but anyways, they're good kids, whatever. 5 and 6 though, yeah. Anyways, you can see the lack of soul that I have. It's been drained out of me over the last few years, but anyway, enough of that. Let's check it out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Ooh, Napalm. Forgot. Hey, really quick, I gotta say, I've got a good in with Napalm. If you haven't noticed, you look at my channel, I've interviewed Melissa Bonney and Brittany Slays. Little flexing right there. So if all goes well and I like this band, who knows? Maybe. If they're willing, that is. People are a lot more busy nowadays than they were the last few years. Bands, I mean. Okay, I like the music. Pretty cool. Pretty neat lead work on the guitar, I was noticing. What are there, like 20 people in his band? Like, there's a lot of people. And does he have a blunderbuss? What is that thing he's got? My German's a little sketchy. From what I couldn't find any lyric videos on this. I even tried to translate some of the lyrics. It didn't work very well. I don't know what's going on, but something like teach your children well and something, or else Krampus is going to come. And then there's some Latin thrown in there, I'm hearing. I don't think that's German. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, Ooh, cool. Does he have a blunderbuss? He's got a pipe. Anyway, that is some cool makeup right there. Big ass horns. I don't know what's going on with all the sensual stuff. I mean, I thought he went after kids, not like adults who aren't behaving. I don't know. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. But so what I'm catching so far, we've got a handful of people. Again, it's kind of like Brothers of Metal. You've got a clean vocalist, guy with the long hair and playing the pipes, and the other guy with the chainmail seems like he's the uncleans. It's becoming more of a popular thing, I think. Like Brothers of Metal, it's kind of neat because they basically have three vocalists in a way. And it's a cool way, if you think about it in the studio, of kind of like mixing the sound, right? Because if you want cleans, you do like that. If you want to add a little distortion to the cleans, then you pair them together, you know. And if you want more distortion, you can almost take them like, again, they're separate instruments, and just kind of like toggle them to what you're looking for. And Brothers of Metal do that amazingly. Then you got someone like Melissa Bonney who just growls and sings cleans, you know, all day long. But I'm digging it so far. I just wish I knew what they were saying. He's sweet looking. Did you hear that really quick? So it sounded like there was, you know, of course you've got that medieval twist in there, kind of like Saltatio Mortis, right? Where you've got the pipes in there and you've got other things going on. I'm getting a very similar sound to Saltatio Mortis here. But I like, if you heard that little plucking of that one little, I don't know if it was like a lute or something, it just kind of hummed over everything and really gave a cool twist to it. Great. Yeah.
Denn zwischen euren Jahren sind meine kalten Tage. Ich reite auf Sturm und Winden, kenn alle eure Sünden. Krampus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferni Krampus. Krampus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferni Krampus. Krampus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferni Krampus. Krampus, Satana Sanctus, Deus, Inferni Krampus.
Cool. All right. Well, hey, let's talk about that real quick. So I don't really have a ton to say. I mean, a cool sound. You know, nothing crazy about the music. Nothing, you know, that's just ear-shattering. Again, that sound kind of like Saltatio Mortis. And from what I hear, the whole medieval metal genre it's basically a very popular thing in Germany right now. And to me, it's amazing because I'm a metalhead to begin with. And my concentration of study is medieval Western Europe, basically. So when I found out that this even existed, I flipped my top, you know. But pretty cool. So it seems like the guy in the hat is like maybe the lead guitar. You've got at least two vocalists. The clean vocalist plays the pipes, bassist, and then you've got someone on the fiddle, violin, whatever, and then drummer. So maybe there wasn't 20 people. But yeah, let me know about this band. I didn't research too much into it. Pretty cool. And also let me know about the story. I was kind of expecting to see kids being snatched and stuff like that, but maybe that wouldn't do well with YouTube's censorship. I don't know. But yeah, he's just kind of in a cave and there's some people having a little orgy, and then the miller's daughter kind of wanders in, and then yeah, I don't know. So let me know what that's all about. But yeah, looking forward to check out more. I wanted to check out Ding and a few other things, so just give me some good recommendations. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Every time I cover a new artist, usually there's a few of you, so welcome, and hopefully I see you in the comments. But until that time, everybody have a Merry Christmas. And it's kind of late for that, I know, but hopefully you have a Happy New Year, have an amazing 2022, and please be safe, healthy, and nice to each other.